Welcome, friends. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat means stop. Shabbat means sit. Shalom means shh. Let's find some peace together. Welcome to our soul fuel station. What we are doing on this sacred night is fueling our souls with safety and with sustenance. This is a holy seasonal night. It is the 6th night of Hanukkah. It's been quite a week, and we will lift the sparks up. It is the new moon of Tevet upon us. It is the holiday season, and you must have seen the lights in the streets, whether it is Christmas, whether it is Hanukkah, or the Kwanzaa is around the corner, and the New Year. We need all the light we can to lift each other up. So welcome to this night of Sabbath Queen, with a solstice around the corner, and with a solace we need, which we will raise each other up with. We are so fortunate to be here at Judson, this historic haven for art and spirit, in the spirit of this multi-faith, everybody-friendly, God-optional community. We're in good company under these saints that are dancing with us. And our brother, our dear friend, Reverend Micah Busey, the senior minister here at Judson, is with us. Thank you, Micah. On behalf of our sister community and host, to share a word of blessing and prayer, thank you for being who you are, a sibling, a fellow traveler through justice and dignity and pride and peace.
Thank you, thank you. I'm jealous of your glitter as well. I need to get some. But hi, everybody. It's so good to see you. I think of this community so often, but this past week I've been thinking of you more than usual. And so even more than ever, I take it so seriously, and the entire Judson congregation takes it so seriously, that you trust this space as a sanctuary. So thank you for being here tonight. Thank you to those of you who are online, who are joining us via this ever-expanding sanctuary, wherever it meets you. Thank you for trusting that we will care for this space. Thank you for being the lights that I wish to see in the world. Shabbat Shalom. I always feel the fabulosity grow in this space by like 1,000% when you are in this space. But I know that hearts are hurting right now as well. I know that we have a lot of muck, a lot of hate, and a lot of anti-Semitism to move through together. Just know that this congregation and I personally stand with you. I stand with you in the face of that hate. I stand with you together in all of the multi-faith work that we have to do. So please come and find me if you have some ideas of the ways that Judson can support you better, and or tell these beautiful, gorgeous folks, and we will make sure that we are always standing and moving together. Thank you. Shabbat Shalom. See you soon.
There are so many blessings inside this moment that we are going to lift up tonight. Unlike other nights, we're not going to light up all 6 flames of the menorah at once. We're going to phase it through the night. It's a little unconventional, but if you're new to Lab Shul, that is how we roll. So we're going to light the Shabbat candles at the end. We're going to literally fuel our flames, our hearts, our bodies, our hurts into a full flaming table. And folks at home, however you will light your candles tonight, now, later, in between, choose your own adventure. Imagine how much light we are spreading in the world tonight, the light we need. As we begin this ritual tonight, our Sabbath Queen, Shabbat, I'm going to invite you, even folks at home, as possible, to unplug. My favorite ritual, to say goodbye and thank you to my dear, dear friend. I'll miss you. Do airplane mode or silence. or just literally that hardcore close, and feel yourself clench a little bit, because we've been trained to not do this. But this is sabotage. This is Shabbat 2025, almost 2026. To say no to this technology with love and respect, and yes to this technology. This technology, the ancient, the oldest, that fuels us up.
Public PSA that I will have my phone here so that we can be connected with all of you online.
Thank you, Naomi, for checking what's happening online. And clearly, if you need to keep it up because the babysitter, choose your own adventure. This is everybody friendly, optional, whatever you need. Take a breath with us as we ground ourselves a little less plugged and a little more here. It takes time to be here. It takes time to land, especially now, especially tonight. I want to share a poem with you as we begin this night and as we light the first candle, which is the Shamash, the one that lights all the others. And to remind you that throughout this night, this altar is an invitation for you to bring a Shamash or take one of the candles here, leave it on the table, charge it as you would charge your phone, and at the end of the night, take it fully charged to light up the rest of the nights of this holiday. Pay it forward. This has energy. Soul matters. So here's a poem that I want to use as another way to charge us up. Back in 1899, a young man by the name of Chaim arrived in Odessa. Odessa in 1899 was sort of the New York City of right now. It was where it was happening for Jews. I see some Odessa descendants in the house. Okay, Odessa Knicks. Not to mention the good old Odessa Diner in the East Village. Oh, remember Odessa? Oh, best latkes. Anyway, more about that later. Odessa in Russia was the hub of the new thing called Hebrew that was being revived, the language, and these ideas about socialism, and the very early seeds of this idea called Zionism. We will build a home, we will be safe, away from the horrors of the Tsar and the attacks on our lives and dignity. Something was going on in Odessa, a defiance of defeat and fear. The end of the 19th century looked like a promising new chapter. Chaim was 27 years old. Years later, he would be known as Chaim Nachman Bialik, the big Hebrew poet. But he was just getting started. And he was asked to recite a poem at a Hanukkah party. And he wrote it in Hebrew, gorgeous Hebrew. I'll spare you the Hebrew. It's on the slides behind me. But earlier this week in Jerusalem, I was asked to translate this poem. And as I listened to Bialik in 1899 dealing with the challenges, the darkness, the threats, the fear, the hopes of doing something magnificent with Judaism, of getting beyond the dark fears to mine something profound from our tradition, to reinvent us, I translated it, it's still a work in process, as a charge for us tonight. And so it goes like this. Reveal the light, uncover the light. Though mountains of darkness pile high upon us, these sparks will not sputter, nor will they die out. From these hills of the night we will yet mine the fire. From the cracks in the rocks, many sapphires will shine. From our people's soil, in the depths of our soul, our Shekhinah will yet glimmer and glow. Together, let us take on this great task. Havu na yachdav la'avoda hagedola. To roll away every mountain of darkness and reveal the vast layers of luminous light. Descendants of the Maccabees, that's us. Strengthen our people, raise up high this generation, reveal the light, reveal the light. So from that poem of a Hanukkah party in Odessa over a century ago, it is on us to reveal the light, to keep on mining deep inside our hearts, inside the heart of darkness, where there is an attack on dignity and decency, on life itself. We're here to reveal the light, to resist despair, and together to repair our trust in our light, in our life, and in each other. So we're going to begin by lighting the Shamash, the candle that lights them all. Martin reminded us that the Shamash is the ancient Persian god of sun and light. It is a little repurposed. We're all one story. Underneath it all, we are one light. And that is what we will light tonight. To light this Shamash, and Marcus, who's here with us again, welcome back, brother, is going to be our Shamash. Literally, on our behalf, you'll help us light candle by candle. We're going to invite Sheridan to share a short blessing, our prayer of connectivity, which is our prayer for peace and hope in this world, to make sure that our sound works.
So I'm standing up here on behalf of a family of friends in Australia today who are home recovering from spending the first night in Bondi Beach. Where there is fear, let there be an opening. Where there is hunger, let the road ahead be full of grace. Where there is judgment, let there be empathy. Where we've forgotten how to love, let us know the ache of being one with the body of love. The ache in your heart is holy. The ache in your heart is good. The ache in your heart is the ache of being one.
Keep going.
Thank you, Sheridan, for bringing the healing which is here for all our loved ones everywhere, for lighting the Shamash. Throughout the night, if you get distracted, which we do, find a flame. Folks online, folks here, just find a flame. Focus on the flame. Let's ground ourselves in this light that we're here to light.
The Shamash has been lit, and this on an altar of reflection. What does the light of your Shamash reflect?